Oh, bird. Oh, you. Oh, even cursed by the birds. I'm gonna break every single bird statue in this game. Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited because today we're doing a Nixi run and we're gonna be bringing back lifelink Nixi. Now, this build hasn't really been anything since prior to the Act 2 patch, but I think we've actually got something here. So with this talent tree set up, nothing really spectacular goes on for lifelink. This infinite dash stuff over here in the Dance of Shadow builds isn't really good for it. However, getting an extra free dash and a chance to reset your dashes is pretty good, plus extra movement speed. Some debuffing, attack speed is all pretty fine. She's an okay talent tree for that. But more importantly, what we have going on is the Wings of Color that adds 8 dash projectile count. Now, this only affects lifelink and dive as far as dash projectiles currently. So we're going to make use of it. Now, in addition to that, we are running a fairly evade high build, kind of. We're using the new Doge unique just because it has dash recharge speed on it and movement speed and increases our attack speed when we dodge, which has a chance to proc the dash reset. So it kind of all makes sense. We also have these boots that have dash distance on them. Another thing that's really important for this is effect range, which makes it so that lifelink has a very large range as opposed to like a melee range build. And then you'll see like over here in stats, like dash range here is 84%, dash duration 55%, 8 extra missiles, 200% damage, distance, 3 recharges. This is all pretty good. Now, our life is bad. Our defenses are still pretty good. 44 evade, 25 DR is good. And we have 6 and 6, no banishes, which kind of sucks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip ahead till I actually have either expert or master lifelink because we have bad dice again. But I mean, it's just what you could do with this, you know, when you're going for niche things like this. We also have a 10% chance to heal and kill on one item, like always. So I'm gonna skip ahead to where I pick it up and see you in a second. All right, this is going to be a true test of how good just lifelink is by itself, because we used basically all of our dice, but we're going to get expert lifelink, which is an okay start. All right, so you're going to see how strong it is out the gate. Also, we are doing Darkness 100 Act 1 with the Pact on, so we get tier 2 items. Also, I'm kind of an idiot, and I'm going to go ahead and out myself now as an idiot. I have the Voodoo Helmet. In fact, I've had the Voodoo Helmet thing I've been telling you guys I've been looking for all this time. Yeah, it's just been in my stash because I thought it was a purple weapon. I just didn't notice it. I'll take crushing attack here. That's fine. Any attack with extra area is pretty good for this. I think as far as other stuff that we would be interested in, it's like summer or war, I guess, but a lot of stuff we're gonna do is gonna be based on shrines. Like stuff from gods isn't gonna matter too much. Like we could realistically take force here, have that be as our other skill, and attempt to do something with that. I don't even think that's good. I think we're better off just, this is fine. Just take that. That'll be totally acceptable. All we really want to do is just pump points into lifelink and let it carry us through. It's because we have so many extra projectiles and so much free dashing. Oh, and I guess a free revive. That's nice. Makes me feel a lot better about our 130 HP. Like, a lot better about it. But, like, obviously the damage stuff all comes from Summer, right? For dashes, Summer and Crom are the dash gods typically, but honestly, it's not necessary. Like if you want to optimize it, yes, God of War, dash distance, dash damage is better, but dash area doesn't really do much here, so it's kind of just the soul suck build. Nixi's very good at the sucking of souls. Who'd have thought? the Glock 900 billion. I have no idea. We'll find out at the end. How much damage does this actually do? Rushing attack's fine. Like, again, these other skills don't matter. A whole lot of this run is going to be me saying, like, skills just don't matter, to the point that I kind of wish I could just pass for half a level up, like you can in some other games in this genre. I need to make sure I have auto attack on. Okay, cool. I should probably also be doing this on a controller, to be honest. Ooh, attack area is a good one. Generally, anything that can increase our attack area is pretty good. That's why I was okay with Nin, because that is something I'd be interested in taking. Basically, anything that resets our dash cooldown, or any ways to increase the chances of that happening, are good. Other things that are good are like pickup range from y'all. Like, or not pickup range. I was gonna say more pickups. Pull area is also fine. Guidance, also not terrible. I just want the pickups though. Now, we aren't really a luck build, so it's less good, but we have hit a few shrines already, so that's nice. And every bonfire we see is huge. This is one of those builds though that's going to really pop off from just hitting a bunch of shrines. And it kind of starts to remind you of Cool Off Nixi. Like, it's not as explosive from the release of the game, if you were around for that. And max HP is crazy. But this is basically what Cool Off Nixi used to do, just a little bit worse, because, well, we're not quite as fast. However, as far as damage goes, we're pretty good. I mean, maybe I should try and find some type of AoE clear to help a little bit. Maybe the that one skill, death. Sudden death would be pretty decent. I wouldn't hate that. We only have one spell slot though, and if we luck out and hit a legendary, I would definitely like to take Quake. I guess we take cooldown reduction because the others don't matter. All right, we got purple slimes. I don't know how much this matters. Let's go Mountainous Smite here. So there's also the thing of Lifelink's other effect of when you're below 33% that it starts to heal you based on damage done. With this many prongs going out, I have to imagine it's going to be pretty decent. Now again, Lifelink, not the best in the horde situation. It's good on groups of enemies, but not like the swarms like this. That's why I was going to say there's certain situations where this is not great. All right, I'm going to take Fortune and try to dash out of here. We do have a revive, and more max HP is obviously very strong with Lifelink. Because it raises your like healing threshold, but I mean dodge is also pretty strong with like just defenses in general. And when Lifelink is your main skill, you start healing a lot more from it. It's just really bad against the slimes at the end of the day. Let's say the caster's belt. Oh, sounded like a unique item that I've never heard of before, but it was just a well-named item, honestly. So yeah, I do have the Voodoo Helm, Voodoo builds for Nixi coming soon. I was just looking in the wrong place like a silly goose. All right, well, we'll add another link here because why won't we? And up the damage. And I guess we just take attack critical strike chance because the other ones aren't happening. The shrine we want to see is the 5% or 10% chance to reset dash cooldowns on hit, which is pretty nice. It's on attack hit very specifically, otherwise it would be completely broken, but otherwise should be good. It's gonna be decent against everything. 18% luck is actually really good with all the pickup drops we already got. I mean, with all this range too, we're pretty good against the archers. So one other thing I'll say is I sacrificed a hefty amount of dash damage to get the effects range gear equipped. Now, that's mostly because I didn't really have a good set of effects range, like dash gear, because effects range is a newer stat, and I just haven't gotten, like, I have not acquired good gear sets for it. But know that the upper limit on this build could probably go much higher. And you basically only use Nixi for this because of the weapon that gives you the extra 8 projectiles. Otherwise, I think dash builds in general would just much rather be a Maris situation. Okay, I mean, Reprisal is just fantastic. There's really no reason ever to be upset about Reprisal. Alright, so there's a Necromancer. He should be an easy fight. I'll take Reprisal 2 over extra protection. I don't know what was happening there. Apparently, if you hold down spacebar to select a skill, it does not translate into more dash button presses. Who would have thought? I'm not sure if that's something I knew and just never thought about, but I am cognizant of it now. Again, seems like a bad fight, but at the same time, are we really in any sort of danger right now? Not really. It's just gotta get him targeted. This is why I was talking about the sudden death ability would be pretty good here. Also, just getting more levels on lifelink is obviously the priority. It's fairly low leveled for, you know, being our really only skill for the purposes of doing any damage. But the luck plus pickup drops is actually going to go crazy here in a little bit. Alright, he's dead. I'll take his loot. Ow. Can't let go of the spacebar. This again, that's why I should have used a controller. I highly recommend controller for any, like, all dash builds. Oh, hello. So many options. I think I'm gonna take banishes here. I think it's early enough that that's fine. There's a lot of stuff I don't want. Wow. Wow, okay, if this was like an attack crit Nixi run, we'd be going absolutely bonkers right now. With all the shrines we've hit. Oh, we got the goo shrines. These guys remind me of the slimes from Core Keeper and the color. If you guys haven't played Core Keeper, it's pretty fantastic. If you like a top-down Terraria where you're just in a cave for the most part, pretty fantastic. So, do I want to banish stuff here? I guess I do. Whenever an enemy loses status, chance to become smited. What's our power choice between that? We get Purification's actually fine, but I'll take Reprisal for now. We may end up with that power. Gonna dash back and forth. Try to make sure I pick up the shrines. Yeah, if we ever get brought below... Hey, look, we got brought below 53. We could tell 53 is our spot because as soon as we brought below it, we're immediately back up to it. Which, again, not a high a number as I would like. Obviously, take the armor. 100%. 100,000%. One of the cool things about this, though, as opposed to cool off Nixi, how it used to be, is that you could actually get to attack while you're doing this, because before, that was when you still had the movement speed penalty for attacking. So you do get to use attacks if you so choose, which you kind of want to. Another luck shrine. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to complain about any of the shrines this run after picking up that revive shrine so early. No more pickup drops. You love to see that. You like legitimately love to see that. And more luck. Yeah. Yeah, those things are gonna go crazy right towards the end. When stuff's getting tight. I still don't. Wow. All right, sure. What's our crit chance? 20%. We've hit 4 shrines because we had no base crit chance going in. That's insane. That is actually a crazy set of shrines. It's just unfortunate that's for this run. I think there's one other problem with this build overall. I'm gonna reroll, try and hit. Well, not this. I was gonna try to hit Mort for lifelink. And that is, I think if you don't get enough lifelink damage going out early, like our problem is we're having right now, we're kind of falling behind on XP. You can see it happening. We're just like not doing that much damage. Well, that doesn't hurt. I mean, I guess I could just start attacking some too and just get in the fray here. If we take a little bit of damage, who cares? We'll just heal it back up to our threshold. But yeah, being level 16 at 12 minutes is not a recipe for success in this game. I will say that outright. So we don't quite have a flavor on whatever situation going on. Yeah, well, I'm gonna banish this. I'll take the more pickup drops again. It just, this at level 3 at level 17 is kind of trash. It's kind of sucks. I need to summon some YouTuber privilege right about now, because I need like 3 consecutive lifelink levels, because these dragons are about to like really suck. The striker's belt, almost like the caster's belt. And again, we managed to not, maybe I should have taken the alteration ritual. So I was, I was assuming we were gonna see Mort at least a little bit, which is why I took the banish dice over like the alteration dice. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just taken alteration and been like, oh, we should just beeline for lifelink. I still think this is totally winnable, but this could be so much better than what you're seeing, is what I'm trying to say. Yep. Come on. Come on now. All right. Just take crushing attack. Dragons are coming. We should be able to, well, I do have to be a little careful now. Because I've been just holding down dash, which is fine. Oh, look how little damage this is a little embarrassing. Now we do stun, which is nice. Holy moly. Yeah, this is why you level your skills, friends. Okay, so we're gonna heal now. Also, we're gonna heal faster while there's only the 2 dragons out. So realistically, right, by the 20-minute mark, we wanted to have lifelink at level 10. We're on pace to have it at level 4. So if you're wondering why this looks bad, it's because it's going pretty poorly. I guess it's a good excuse to get practice for... Oh, well, we died. For level 100 dragons on the higher difficulty. Enhanced dragons. All right, we're at 1.5 dragons. This is bad. This is very bad. Not only are we at 1.5 dragons, no more enemies have come to help me get XP. We're still stuck in the black flame. Like, they have locked me in here. Also very dangerous to go up close to them now. Whereas before you could weave around them. Now you kind of can't do that, feels like. Oh, I need you to die inside, please. So we've missed out on approximately like 2 minutes of XP right now, which is just crazy. Just I don't know if we can financially recover from this. Brother, just die, please. You see the bullshit? He like out. Oh, we're at 11. Oh, we're dead. Okay, well, that was not what I wanted. So here's what I'm going to do. We're gonna run this back because, well, she said it right. I fucked up. I don't know how much I actually fucked up though. I think we just had a bad run, but I have to go do something in the real world right now. And after I finish with the real world challenge, I will come back and finish this recording and we'll do one more run. And hopefully there's some gear in here that might help make this better, or we just do it live. Although this is pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, about to jump to the second part of the video and future Jeff from like an hour or 2 from now. But anyways, yeah. Can I roll into damage? I'll take Fury here. So if we get dash damage, we have all the gods we want, right? We have War, Summer, Best Girl, and we have Master Lifelink to start. Now, unlike last run, right, in which we were, one might say, you know, unlucky. Another might say we were just like completely cucked out of the run. I'm gonna say that this time we are going to get our life link to level 10 and everything is gonna be all right. You know, everything's gonna be all right. Hopefully, we'll see. I do think this build is pretty strong, but you do have to get a decent start. Obviously not the strongest thing in the game, but it is quite hilarious, and it's a nice throwback. Rampage attack, not really interested. Not really interested in too much of this here. Like, shurikens is okay, and I kind of want to focus on what we're doing, so I'm going to banish Chains of War. What I'd like to hit here is... I'll take Novice Warpact. So what I wanted to hit was a better rarity Warpact, but that's fine. I think I want to save my rerolls for anytime Mort comes up and lifelink doesn't show. Maybe the one exception is we take Execution over lifelink. That's a reasonable That's a reasonable choice. I'm gonna alterate now, though. We could do better. Oh my good god. Okay, well, look. Look. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna take vampirism. The game is apologizing me to for the last run. Hopefully we get that choice again, except instead of vampirism we get, you know, whatever else. It doesn't matter. Although if it wants to offer me double vampirism, I'd probably take it. 3 HP per hit should be pretty useful, especially on a character who can multi-attack. And we can just kind of dash around at will. Guidance? Could roll away here. Banish blue clover, just pick up fortune. We know pickup drops are good. Talked about it earlier in the video, I believe. I think so. I mean, it was like a couple hours ago that I did the first half of this video, so hopefully I don't repeat myself or sound too insane. But my memory is pretty bad, yo. Like, so any repeat thoughts that come in, I apologize. We are going to be getting our tentacles on, though. You see the difference an hour and a half makes for Jeff here. Well, so far I'm like talking in third person now, so that's already a different start. I feel a little bit more lively. I don't know. I think once it's just nighttime, I'm just more of a person. Doesn't make sense. I guess I'm just like an evening owl. Not like a night owl, I'm like an evening owl. Like 7 p.m. to like midnight, prime time for me. This is when I do my best stuff. Do my best everything. Rest of the day, totally useless. Might as well not exist. Hey, Fates, could you kindly F off? Well, if there's ever a time for blood swords, it's right now, so it's fine. Blood swords, if you didn't know, has completely changed, and it's a completely different skill now. It is now a summon that triggers on number of attacks done, similar to strikes. It is very, very powerful, but requires a completely different build. Like, you're not going to be using it with Maris no attacks because you'll never summon them. We're just going to keep zipping around. I got to remember that our actual, like, dash recharge rate is so insane here. Again, we're not too great against this. We could be. There's something to keep in mind in this video, and I don't know if I talked about this earlier. I probably didn't.
Getting warm.
We could be significantly stronger than we currently are. I'm just going to take Breath of Fire just for right now. And the way we could be significantly stronger is very simply by adding a couple items that add dash on cast, or cast on dash novas or half moons or something. Any of those would make this build better, but it doesn't really show off the infinite soul-sucking potential that we wanted to highlight here. Now, again, we're 5 minutes in and we only have level 1 lifelink. Not exactly what I'm going for, so I'm gonna keep alterating. Yeah, those things are all cool. Give me the lifelink. Because that is our prime directive here. Can't believe last run that we wasted a revive shrine. Alright, attack damage is pretty decent. Like, we have a not insignificant amount of it. Breath of Fire also just pretty decent skill on its own. I think it's relatively underrated as far as strikes go. Especially on Nixi. Helps you with the crowds. Just overall good. Now, because we don't stack strike damage, it's not going to scale well late into the game, so we're not going to really devote much to it. I'll actually take max life because our base life is so poor. Dash recharge speed is obviously great, right? But given our situation, how much do we want master offers here? We can get God of War. Yeah, I'll take it. We could upgrade Breath of Fire. I think that's fine. So we take that upgrade from that shrine for extra master offers for the chance at more legends, because we could potentially hit Malady, God of War, Fatality, Gehenna to a lesser extent, Fire Dragon to like a... Oh wait, Fire Dragon can't. We only have our summon. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Inferno is a spell that exists. Guys, it's happening again. It's happening again. Where's Mort? Where is Mort? You know what? This is why Summer's the best girl, because she always shows up. But Mort, never there when I need her. First, she denies me my necromancy powers the previous video, and now she's just denying me upgrades here. It's actually unbelievable. And to think the start is so promising. Okay, we really need to kill this guy somewhat quickly so we can start getting some more XP so we can not fall so far behind again. I don't want another dragon situation like last time where I get dragon nuts all over my face. Where'd he go? Slippery necromancer. Alright. Desperate for a Mort level here. It's not... Okay, you know what? I'll take Curiosity. It at least gives us an alteration. Oh, bird. Oh, you... Oh, even cursed by the birds. I'm gonna break every single bird statue in this game. That's what they need to add. I need a way to do that. 42% attack speed's kinda sick though. I'd really just need lifelink damage. That's it. You know what? I had the opportunity to do it. I took vampirism over it. I think it was the right choice. But apparently, because I made that choice, I am being punished, it would seem. Also, we're leveling like incredibly slowly. Probably need some XP gain on this build. If I had to guess. Brother. Come on. God of War? That's not it. One more. Your dash deals more damage, 34%. That's okay. That is a consolation prize. For some reason I thought the dash damage was on Summer. I guess it's not. So it's just dash duration. I guess it didn't really need Summer then. I guess it was just Prom. I'm sure someone has already mentioned that in the comments. Whatever. It is what it is. I am not an encyclopedia, though I guess it's all in my brain somewhere. It's just I cannot access it all simultaneously. So extra % damage, super nice. Super nice. However, it's the base damage that has to grow. Okay, Mort. Look how they taunt me. Look how they taunt me. But real talk, what am I doing? I'm spreading fire and rupture? Nah, screw that. Give me a lifelink over malady. That's right, I did that. I don't even think it was a hard choice. I think it was easily lifelink over malady. If you think it wasn't, and you think it was malady over lifelink, leave a comment down below. While you're doing that, like the video and subscribe and all that stuff if you enjoy my content. But, yeah, I'm curious as to why you would think malady is better than lifelink there. I would like to hear some opinions on the contrary, if there are any, because obviously I know I was correct, but I'd hear arguments for the other. Unless the argument is abandoning the lifelink build somehow and trying to pivot to like a strike thing, like a full summer setup or something, then that's not on theme for the video, so I would not doing that, right? I can see how that could be a potential. Ooh, every level up gives you 8 life. We're not leveling up very fast, huh? It's still probably good enough to take. We do have vampirism too, though. Interesting situation, because lifelink is still just so very weak. I would like my HP back, please. There's a big pile of it there. Rampage, yeah, that's a big chunk of damage. It's really all about the base damage of lifelink. All right, we're gonna give it a bunch of HP back here, from the shield plus vampirism. Having vampirism is not nothing. Lifelink again. Okay. Okay, let's keep cooking. This is really bad for us. We kind of just have to keep dashing through this. I think we have near infinite dashes though. Oh no. Oh, we almost died. We don't have near infinite dashes. We have close to it, but that's not the same. I have to dash at the right pace to dodge their attacks, otherwise it doesn't work. And as mentioned earlier, lifelink pretty bad against the horde. I could also argue we've been fairly unlucky as far as shrines go. So dragons are coming here soon, and the sad part is, like, when you look at it, we really haven't gotten all that much. I'm just gonna reroll and try and get dash damage up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, if you compare it to last run, Livelink's only 1 rank better than when we were fighting the dragons last time. Now, that said, we do have dash damage up by 100% from from Crom. So the damage is significantly higher. However, we are missing a revive. Oh, another lifelink. Never mind. That was insane. Because now we're at yeah, we're at like 5k. Our dash duration is still a little on the low side, I think. We'll take the max HP here. I mean, our duration doesn't really matter though, and that's kind of funny because like you think it would be good with max duration, but as far as I know, it doesn't stack. Greed. All right, so that's the greedy choice, and trying to hit multiple high tier things. This is kind of suck. Okay, I'll take Fury. Try to hit multiple legendaries. Notice the damage compared to the first run though. Like, their health bars are moving. This isn't, like, the greatest build of all time, and I feel like we're gonna die to Dracula. But I do think this rolls, like, Darkness 70 pretty easily. And probably is a little bit better in Act 2 than Act 1, to be honest. Get a nice big heal there. I don't want to get close. Woof. Gotta move. They are not fucking around. All right. Dragon's dead. It took a minute, but that's a little bit better than like 2.5 minutes in death. Now, really, we just need more. We need more lifelink levels. I will take more XP. 100%. Obviously, here's kind of funny because it does have some application, but no, we take lifelink. There is some concern about the 19-minute mark. But obviously we just want God of War. Right? Like every build in the game. You take a little more damage, but you deal so much more damage. More lifelink. Oh, it's happening. Now things are getting one-sucked. Getting one-sucked is so much better than getting the multi-suck. The problem, look, the problem with the multi-suck is like the sensitivity, but like if you do it on one suck, then you're like, wow, what a pro. And you're not wasting any time with one suck. You're just like, you're back on with your day. I mean, that's what happens when you have like 10 tentacles on you, though. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Let's be honest. This has gone off the rails. Give me more lifelink. Thank you. Oh, the damage. We're up to 6,100 to 8,200. Okay, I kind of feel like my Necromancer versus... Oh, holy shit, that did some damage. Kind of feel like my Necromancer versus, you know, a Spiritborn and a new D4 meta. Which I will say, the best way to play that game currently is to not look at any content on it. Because it's going to make you feel, like, bad about your build. Because people doing hundreds of trillions of damage and, like, bullshit. Meanwhile, you're not. Just, like, go into it blind, make your own build. If you have a question, look it up. But outside of that, don't look at other people's builds and stuff and just have your best time. I'm on, like, I've been doing that for this season. I'm on Torment 2 on 2 characters. And it's been fun playing handheld. I am starting to see its problems again. Kind of the same problems I had when the game first came out. Obviously, the gear customization and stuff at the end is very cool. Although somewhat tedious in some ways. Rune words feel awful. And super underwhelming. I guess unless you get like the super rare ones, but even then it's like, what's the point if like only those matter, because I definitely remember in Diablo 2, well, this this sucks. I'll take consideration, I guess. I definitely remember in Diablo 2 using stealth very early on a lot of characters, and it being great. But yeah, you can see some of the core problems of the game. I think it's just like fundamental problems that D4 is always going to have and they're never going to fix. Come up, which is sad. But basically, I would say the game is right now like Diablo 3. It's like a enhanced Diablo 3. Only the combat feels slightly worse. And I think the color palette's worse. But the like in-game grind makes is better. That's like the trade-off. I don't know. Hard to recommend. Whatever. Path of Exile 2 comes out pretty soon. That's where everyone's gonna be. Myself included. Let's be real. We're on that action RPG kick. There's another game that came out today called, I think, Linked. That I haven't gotten a creator code for, but it looks kind of interesting, like an action roguelike mixed with a little bit of building elements, like House Sim, Animal Crossing type stuff, and I'm kind of intrigued by it. I may check that one out, but I am hopelessly addicted to New World right now, so there's also that. It's a tough life. It's also a tough life when you're a skeleton getting sucked off by this emo assassin chick. I'm gonna roll for lifelink. I'll take Rampage. It's acceptable. Alright, Dracula. How are you gonna handle me and this other 70 guys that are showing up to your arena? Oh, frickety fuck. I'm gonna heal. Thank you. How? Brother, how are you supposed to fight him? You either kill him before he does anything to you. Okay, so like, look. Lifelink still didn't cap out. Did 30k DPS. Pretty good. I think it handles probably the Djinn. The Djinn. Dracula, I don't know. The build's still fun. Just maybe not for Darkness 100. I think if you high roll, it goes well. Like if we had gotten God of War, maybe. Man, you got to figure out a way to deal with Dracula's stuff, though. It's really hard. Let's see if there's got anything good. We're just gonna get rid of all the epics because they don't matter at all. Any of the unique, or not any of the mythics matter. Not that one. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. That's a lot of cast area, potentially. A little bit of life region doesn't matter. That's no good. That's also no good. Any item for Nixi? Mayhaps. Maybe not. Maybe the worst shop of all time. Okay, the worst shop of all time. Cool. Whatever. Well, anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It's yeah, it's not as strong as it used to be, but it is it's still fun. It's still fun to do. All you need is the Wings of Color and you can make it work. You can throw on a different build too. Honestly, you could just play the same thing and throw on a bunch of like Half Moon type dash stuff or freeze on dash, and it'll probably be a lot better, but I wanted to show that off. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.